Today on Refined, rolling up his sleeves for a good cause.
Piece of cake.
A needle, no problem.
Nah, just can't look at it.
We follow Komo anchor Steve McCarron as he gives blood for the first time in 20 years.
Hi everybody, welcome to Seattle Refined. I'm Guard Swanson. I don't know what it is or what's in the water lately, but we seem to be hearing more and more stories about people giving back and making a big difference. And it doesn't have to be a grand gesture. You can make a huge impact and help save lives by just rolling up your sleeves. And no one knows that better than one of our colleagues right here at Komo 4.
How do people find out more information?
You welcome Steve McCarron into your home every weekday morning on Komo 4 and ARC Seattle.
And we're back right after this today.
For the most part, his day consists of delivering the news and telling stories about the community. But today, Steve isn't telling the story, he is the story.
So there's the Bloodmobile for you. It's waiting for you.
Here we go. It's been a long time.
It's a side of Steve we aren't used to seeing on TV.
All right, here we go.
He's a little nervous because he's giving blood for the first time in 20 years.
There was some restrictions that were in place for gay men not being able to donate, and those were finally lifted last year or relaxed to let more people that were within the LGBTQ community, which I'm part of, donate. And I don't know if a lot of people in my community know about that, so I think trying to set an example and say, hey, there's a critical need out there. You're part of this community that's eligible to donate. Why not take that opportunity and help save some lives?
It's important because we want to amplify this message to as many communities as possible, and we feel that this is a universal opportunity for the community to be involved, and we just think it's a critical opportunity, and we want to expand this for as many different populations as possible.
And Bloodworks Northwest needs more donors. In a perfect world, 1,000 people need to donate daily to sustain a healthy blood supply for our local hospitals.
When we go 4 days in an emergency blood situation, which we have, and I think it's probably beyond 4 days, we go code red. So we go ahead and call upon our corporate and media partners here in the Pacific Northwest, who are such wonderful supporters and help us amplify this message to see if we can connect with blood donors and engage with the community to come and donate blood.
That's why Steve is happy to finally roll up his sleeves and donate, even though he's a little hesitant.
I'm not a needle guy, and I sometimes get a little bit lightheaded, so I'm one of those that has to lay down a little bit. I think my eye on the prize is for that cookie at the very end. Sometimes they give you some orange juice too.
After an easy check-in and brief private consultation, Steve was ready. Turns out there wasn't anything to worry about.
How was it? It looked pretty simple.
Simple. Piece of cake.
A needle, no problem.
Nah, just can't look at it.
People's biggest fear is the fear of needles. And if you think about it, there are kids at Children's Hospital who need platelets. And if you're gonna let that little needle stop what they're going through, it's something that we always talk about, the fact that it's painless. It's really, really easy. You come in, you can make an appointment, and you get a cookie at the end, and that makes it a lot of fun.
Steve donated roughly 1 pint of blood today, which can help save up to 3 lives.
It's goodwill for the community. You help our health system and our doctors who are working with patients, and ultimately that's where the goodwill goes to. It's the patients and hospitals who need the support from the community members.
For Steve, the process was simple, and he got his cookie.
All right, that was easy. I'm gonna go to work. It's awesome. You know, I think about the people that are within my family who've gone through some health challenges and have needed somebody who's stepped up to donate blood. So I think about them. I had kind of a rough day yesterday, just dealing with, broken down car, that sort of thing. And I went to bed thinking, you know what, I'm gonna save somebody's life tomorrow by rolling up my sleeve and donating blood. So that's what I'm focused on, and I think it's a really cool opportunity just to make a difference.
Again, there's a critical need for blood donations right now. To book an appointment or find a local donation center near you, just head to bloodworksnw.org.